So, in this video, I want to talk about Warframe, the best game that you've probably never played, and if you have, why didn't you tell me about it? My name is Ramus and welcome. Back in 2015 or 14, I tried out Warframe. I played through the tutorial and maybe that first planet, all the nodes on that, the normal small nodes. Didn't go to the city. I don't even know if the city was there then. The planes of Eidolon or anything like that, don't know. But I gotta tell you, I did not like it then, or I quit then. It was way too overcomplicated for me. The modding system is really hard. It's not explained at all. And everything you do is kind of based around the mods. And how you mod your frames, how you mod your weapons. So I quit. And now, after seeing a trailer for Warframe 1999, I was like, yeah, let's give it a try again. So I started up again, I played my old character, and I gotta say, I really fucking love this game. It's an amazing game. For the past month, it's all I've been doing with my free time. I haven't played any other games, just Warframe. Hours and hours and hours of Warframe. I've got myself a few primes and everything. But this game is gaming industry's biggest secret. Because I thought this game was just grinding. Just go do missions, kill enemies, loot stuff. And that's a big part of it. That's the gameplay loop. But there's so much more to it. This game has an amazing story. Some of the most deep and well-rounded out lore and world building ever. It's better than Destiny in world lore. Well, I think it's better than Destiny in everything. But Destiny lore was something that really stuck out to me when I played it on the PlayStation 3, I think, when it came out, or 4. No, I think I played it on 3 and switched to 4. But yeah, this has better lore than that. It has everything better than that. And I'm just kind of mad that no one actually told me that this was this good. And I'm mad at the game that it doesn't explain anything. After 10 years of not playing, I started up my character again. I had no idea what I was doing. I had to go Google stuff. I had no idea how to mod my weapons for them to make any real significant damage. I had no idea what to do to get to my next main story quest. Mastery rank made no sense. There are weapons you can get only at a higher mastery rank, and you have to level up your weapons to max to get mastery rank, and it made zero sense to me then. It's not really that hard once you get into it, but it's really not that easy either. The marketplace is a mess. You can buy weapons from the marketplace in the beginning. There are like 3 normal weapons, not normal, like primary weapons, 3 pistols or secondaries and 3 melees, I think, that you can buy with your money and just play with them to level up, to get your mastery rank, to get better weapons. But it's not explained. I was lost. How the fuck do I get more? This weapon, I can buy it, but I need mastery rank 4 for it, let's say that. But how do I get weapons to level up to get to mastery rank 4 for me to get this weapon that I want, or this Warframe, or something else that was locked behind that mastery rank? And it's a mess, it's not explained well, and the marketplace is one of the most confusing things ever. That might be the reason why no one I know plays this game. I've seen a lot of trailers for Warframe, but none of them even explain what Warframe is. Like really, everyone knows, if you pay a bit of attention to the game, what the gameplay loop is. You go, you jump, you shoot, you melee, you wall run. Everything else is not explained. You have full-on space battles in one type. You got a fucking jetpack with wings you can fly around with. You've got open world sections. A kind of a roguelike experience. It's not really a real roguelike. Well, it is, kinda. But yeah, you've got all of those mixed in, and I had no idea about any of it. And the main story is fucking amazing. It's really good. I had a lot of fun doing it. But the grind to get to it was kind of shit. You have to have a lot of things to continue through the story. You need to get yourself a necromech, a railjack, and an archwing. all those missions you do, but you have to grind the parts for them, and it takes time. But I really think that hump is something you can get over, grinding for them. And the story, like I said before, the story is amazing. It's got real good twists. Some really good characters too. I feel like that they kind of abandoned some of the older characters a bit too much. But hey, the new ones are always good. But yeah, why is this game so hard to get into? It's the main quests and the modding system. The main quest doesn't explain where you go. There's no like actual main quest line. There is a quest line that I can show you here from the website. You do these quests in this order and unlock them through this and like that. But it's really not well explained in game. There's just a thing you can click on that says I think it says just quests. You click on it and everything's just mosaic. You have to do this and this to unlock this. But I think they really need something that you can click on it and put waypoint on the things you need to do. Because if I click on this and it says you have to complete like Ceres Junction, I have no idea what Ceres is. Okay, I go to the star map and I see it there. Okay, that's Ceres Junction right there. But what the oh, that's Ceres. What the fuck's a junction? How do I get there? I need to go through every one of these nodes to get there. And I think it needs a waypoint system. This game already has a waypoint system when you're inside of a quest or you have an active quest. But you need to be able to track the quest and track the objectives you need to unlock the quest. And without them, I was fucking lost. It was really hard. It was really overwhelming because there was so much there that I had to look and sift through to know, oh, I just need to go here. I just need to do every one of these things to get there, get this mastery rank, and I unlock this quest. But no, it doesn't show you even that. One side quest, I have to scan some fucking plants. But it's not explained in game where those fucking plants are, how to find them, how to scan them, none of it's explained. It's overwhelming. And the way to do damage is the modding system. And the modding system, well, the modding system in this game is fucking terrifying. It's so complex and it's not well explained. I've played like 200 hours of this game and I still have no idea how it works. Well, I do have some idea, but I'm not gonna build myself a steel path build, like end game build, by myself. No. I spent like an hour googling what these mods even do to understand a bit. The explanations give you not a lot to go on with. The leveling up of the mods makes zero sense to me, to my head, at least when I started. I had no idea how to level them up. Why is it better to have 30% on fire than 15 fire and 15 ice? Why do I have to build this fucking thing to get myself and slot it into my weapon, this thing that otherwise costs real money and it's really hard to get blueprints of, just to get myself more mod slots? And it's not explained at all. And I think that's a big problem, because the tutorial of the game, I replayed it for this video, like the first hour. It explains a lot, but not enough. It doesn't explain the mods at all. It just tells, you can do more, you can mod now. You can put this here to get more damage from it. Okay, I get the damage and I get the elemental damage. But I don't get, why do I put heat and cold damage to my weapon and suddenly I only have one type of effects on it? Well, I do now, but it's not explained why I have one effect on it now, even though I put two. It doesn't explain that multi-shot is a stat you put on your weapon, and every time you shoot one bullet, it has a chance to shoot 2 or 3 based on your multi-shot. If your multi-shot's 2, it always shoots 2. If it's 3, it always shoots 3. It's 2.6. It has I think, a 60% chance. it always shoots 2 and a 60% chance to shoot 3. Well, that's what I think. I'm not quite sure if that's how it works. I'm not quite sure if 2.6 is 2 for sure. Well, it is 2 for sure. And is the 0.6, is it 60% chance to shoot 3? Or is it 2.6 times the damage if it shoots 3? I don't know, because it's not explained. And I think multi-shot is maybe the most simple of those. But there are so many different mods, so many different weapons that have different stats. Some have more crit chance, some have more multi-shot, some have more status chance, some have just straight up better base damage, so your damage buffs affect it more. It's all so overwhelming and confusing. But there are ways to explain them. Link in game to these tutorials that are out there. Do your own tutorials. Tell how it is. Don't just tell even people what you should do. Fix your in-game automod system, at least for the star chart. Make it so that you can go through the star chart. Explain that you have to upgrade your mods. None of this is explained and I really hate it. I don't think it should be like this. And that's the reason why I really can't tell my friends to go play this game. Unless they just follow through with me and I have to explain everything. It's really hard game to tell, go play. But I really think you should go play through this game because it's fucking fun. And this fucking makes me fucking angry. And you have to Google things. You have to be a fucking rocket scientist. Well, not really. Well, if you don't have the brain capacity at the moment to really focus on the mods, it's really hard. But still, I will tell you, you really should play this game. If you like shooters, action games, if you like Destiny, try it out. If the modding system seems a bit too hard, look up some early game builds, look up Reddit, look up Google, look up YouTube. Try to get some help from there. If it is too hard, you're going to face a wall at some point in this game. I just faced it a lot earlier on my first time through this because I really didn't want to focus, and now I found that wall a lot later, like in level 50 I think. It was becoming a bit hard, so I really had to Google what mods to use, how to use them, how to build it. But this game is worth it. It's worth all the hassle. Warframe has a lot of players, it's quite popular, and I've seen it around a lot, like gameplay and trailers and ads. But still, I think this game is one of the biggest secrets in video games. Because I listen to a lot of video game media, a lot of video game podcasts, a lot of news shows, a lot of just talk about video games. And no one ever talks about Warframe. If they play Warframe, they say, yeah, the new update's good, yeah, I like Warframe. But no one actually explains that this game is more than just grinding. The grinding's a plus, it's fun, it's a fun gameplay loop. And I think that's the heart of this game, like I've said before. But I think there's a lot for people who don't like the grind here too. And that's why I think I have no idea why it is so secretive. And I don't think anyone's trying to be secretive, because it is a hard game to recommend. And it's really hard to explain without spoiling anything. But still, why is it so hidden? I know it's not hidden. There's a lot of players and almost everyone knows about Warframe. They've heard the name Warframe. But not a lot of people have played Warframe. At least what I know. At least for a long time. There's a big portion of my friends who've tried Warframe, at least for a bit, but never stuck out. Almost none of the podcast hosts that are really into video games, like I listen to almost every big video game podcast there is, and none of them talk about Warframe. Maybe now that Warframe 1999 has come out and a lot more people are playing it, maybe now I'll start hearing about it. Or maybe it's been me every time. Someone starts talking about Warframe and I just zone out or something. I don't know why it is like this. But I think it shouldn't be like this. I think more people need to play this game. Because I love it. And I think most people who like action games will too. Some people might not like the grind bits. And I can understand that. And I think the main quest should not be locked behind a grind. There shouldn't be a grind for main quests. But yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see me talk about Warframe again, maybe I do, maybe I will. once I've gone actually in the end game. I haven't really done a lot of the end game things. I've done a bit of Steel Path. I haven't done any Archons, no Liches, no Sisters, none of that. So maybe I'll talk about it then. But just for the main story and just for grinding out and having fun, I listen to podcasts when I grind. It's a good turn your head off or brain off game too for that. But do pay attention to the story. It's really good. But yeah, bye bye.